Welcome back, Smutterflies.
I was going to say happy Monday then. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. How are you?
Oh, I'm tired.
I'm tired. Are you sick of me?
No.
You saw me Friday. You saw me...
Oh, it's like a new. It's like a new.
You saw me Saturday.
I did. All day Saturday.
I don't know what to do. I might just hold it.
You can hold it. If anyone listened was it last week this happened?
Yep. No.
Why don't you... week before.
No, it was last week.
When you unscrew it and just hold it so you're not holding the whole boom. For anyone who's just listening, Sam has been having ongoing issues with her boom arm. It's just decided to stop working as of recent. But what'll happen is we'll sit down, we'll talk for 5 minutes before recording, and it's absolutely fine. And then literally as soon as she hits record, her boom just falls off the table. And like we said, because we're just busy girlies at the moment, we're doing no edits, so just gonna have to stick with us while Sam currently unscrews her boom from her mic. Okay, she's muted, I think, to take the edge off. But you're stuck with me. There we are.
That way?
Yeah. I was going to say, make sure you unmute yourself.
Good golly gosh.
Yeah. Just have to make sure you don't fuss too much.
All right, ma'am.
We have seen a lot of each other.
Yeah.
And we're seeing each other all over again this weekend, all day Saturday.
Yeah, I'll be over Friday again to prep.
Oh, are you? Oh, I thought you'd let me do that myself this Friday. Okay.
Why would I let you do that yourself?
Well, it's just only repacking what we've got and then just adding in books. No. Okay.
No, I've got a to-do list for us.
Okay.
I'm gonna be at your house the night before every event. I hope you know that.
Okay, that's fine. I just feel bad. You don't have to do these things. I'm very grateful that you do. I just don't want you to feel like you have to mother me.
Well, I do have to mother you.
I get by. First thing I did I didn't do it Saturday night, but the first thing I did was go get the remote and turn off those candles, and the remote is now with said candles.
Where was it?
On my shelf, tucked in the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, so we took candles to this event and they had a remote control, and I was like, the remote control was right next to them, it was loose with them, I don't understand. Bethan's 3-year-old had very kindly moved it for me. And
then when we got to the event, typical, the other set of candles you can manually just turn on and off without the remote, but the set that we didn't have the remote for were remote only. And then I just randomly dropped them on the floor and one turned on. So I just started throwing them on the floor to get them to turn on. We made it work.
We did, and it looked beautiful. So if anybody hasn't seen, I've posted it, Bee's posted it. Her table looked incredible.
Yeah.
We had lots of lovely compliments.
Yeah, we did. My thread went viral. Have you seen?
No.
It's got 500 likes.
Oh,
I just posted it on Threads. I've not really been on anything but Threads on my little social break. And I just posted it on Threads, this little baby indie author had her first event and sold out. It's got 528 likes.
Wow.
It had 66 comments. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
I know. People just were like, oh my gosh, congrats. But I've had loads of followers. I'm like, thanks, guys. But everybody's saying, I love your setup. I'm like, thanks.
So if you're like, oh, well, now I want to see the setup, but we are in Literary Escape this weekend, the 21st of March.
Yep, Saturday.
In Bath. Then in April the 11th, Bee will be at Fiction Fest.
Yep.
Then in September, we are doing Literary Escape Cardiff.
Yes.
And then in October, we are doing Indie Love Wales in Swansea.
Yep.
So lots and lots and lots of opportunities to see us if you want to come along to any. Somebody messaged me yesterday asking if we were doing Literary Escape Cardiff, and I was like, we are. She was like, I'll be the crazy ginger running towards you. I was their handle is Realm Reader.
Oh yeah, I do know. Yes.
Yeah, so that's lovely that people want to come and see you.
Yeah.
I'm saying us, it's not me. Nobody wants to see me. People want to come and see Bee.
See you.
And a big shout out to Shaheen, who came to see us on Saturday, who is the Willoughby
bookshelf.
Yes. On Instagram. She brought us both flowers and honestly, trying not to cry.
I know. We were sat there oh, it's so kind of you. Yeah, the Willoughby bookshelf.
Yes. So kind.
And she's going to be at Bath and Fiction Fest.
Yes.
So that's lovely. It's just nice to like start like, you know, having like a little group of people who see at these things, and like we're all local, and you know, it's just lovely. Yeah, it was really nice. Like the one more book, I think it was called, right, event was like quite small, but it was like a nice like ease into the world of sign-ins for us, because like even when they're not that busy, they really, I don't know about you, but like I got home Saturday night and I literally was like
pooped.
I was asleep by 9 p.m.
Yeah, I can't remember. I think I crashed quite early.
Yeah, I was pooped. And to be fair, Sam did most of the like doing. I just sat there and like, you know.
I know, I can't wait for you not to be pregnant so you can do your own setting up.
Do you know what a big thing for me though Saturday was? Is that I'm literally just not tall enough to reach things.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm just a little girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was lovely. And also like subject to more things being added. Like we've got some TBCs right now, so
I'm looking all the time. I'm looking at indie bookstores that we could stock in. I'm looking for events. I'm just like, the grind don't stop for me.
Yeah. It does book, I think, as well, when you're an indie, and like you do, you know, I've been very fortunate to get the ones that I've got this far. But like, and you know, Fiction Fest, I always say this, like people roll their eyes, but like you know, we're just very lucky that we know Liv as a friend. Like you know, Liv will probably like roll her eyes if she heard this and be like, we would have picked you. And I'm not saying that they wouldn't have, but like it's mates rates, you know. But like, I think if you were to see the ratio of like events applied for versus events got, it's quite particularly American. Yeah, they just don't want me.
We just can't crack that American market yet, but we will.
I've cracked one now.
Yeah. And we're gonna stock in an American bookstore. So
yeah, that'll be nice. And maybe do like a Sun pre-order incentive, so like any of your US guys can do your US pre-orders via them, so it isn't so much for like shipping and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Exciting.
Very exciting.
What are you currently reading?
So I've just finished King of Ravens, obviously, audiobook for today. I'm also still, I've literally only done like 1 or 2 more chapters since we last spoke. Feather So Vicious by Liv Zander for Patreon. And because I finished King of Ravens, I've gone back to Shadow of Ruin by Anna Applegate and Helen D'Amico.
Lovely.
And I also need to read House on the Cerulean Sea
I really
by
want to read
TJ Klune by the end of the month, because my book club read.
You've got it though, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got it. And it's not big. No. So that's what I'm currently reading.
Stunning.
How about you?
How far into Feather So Vicious are you?
Oh, not like 7, 8 9 chapters maybe, something like that.
Nice.
I don't know. Not much.
I'm reading Feather So Vicious by Liv Zander. I think I'm like 11 or 12% in. And I'm also audiobooking Wisteria by Adeline Grace. I did Belladonna and Foxglove back last year, and then I just totally forgot about them. And then when I finished my audiobook, I was like, oh, what next? And then I was like, oh, actually maybe I'll go back and continue this series.
Yeah, I really don't finish a series. Like I like to do a series back to back. I've got those. I don't know why I was like buying the paperbacks, like as if I'm gonna fucking read the paperbacks. You know, why do I do it to myself? I don't know. I really want to read them. They're very high, and Holly's either like came out or coming out. It's out, is it? Yeah, so I'm excited to
my
read
tummy
that.
Is making
I can't
bananas noises, and I'm scared
it.
that my mic is going to pick it up, because it's literally like having a full conversation with me.
People listening might disagree, but I like, this is really TMI, but like I'm pregnant, guys. Like it's rough. I'm like a burpy girl when I'm pregnant. I'm not a burpy girl normally, but like when I'm pregnant, I just don't know what it is. And I think it was like maybe last week and during the live stream we did for New Year, I just burped the whole way through, and I don't feel like you can hear it, so I wouldn't worry.
Okay.
And that was coming directly from
like,
my mouth.
It was like
so it's trying the peep out of the question.
Potentially, I really don't feel well.
We were gonna try peeps, but
we'll see how we get on in this episode. Right now, I'm a definite no. I really don't feel well.
We're on the precipice of Sam being told that she's got a lactose intolerance.
I think I've got some sort of intolerance at this point.
Could be gluten.
Yeah, it could be. I was just so unwell yesterday.
Is that both times have been after you've seen me, but it isn't me.
Maybe I'm allergic to you.
Maybe. Yeah.
But I was fine all day Saturday.
Well, but then if it was what you ate Saturday evening, that
No,
kind of
I
makes
mean,
sense.
I saw you Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Because me and Steve, sorry, this is really boring for everybody now, but me and Steve were talking about it potentially being lactose. But Friday night, I had spinach and ricotta pasta, and it was cooked in a butter sauce, and then I was fine all day Saturday.
Yeah, that would, like, as somebody who is lactose intolerant, that would have...
Like, ricotta would have set me off, surely.
Yeah, it would have fucked me up if I'd eaten that. Like, I still eat lactose because I just deal with the... and I have... if I have a really bad day, I have tablets to take that help you. But, yeah, I mean, it could be celiac, because you did have pasta, didn't you? So, like, it could be celiac.
I said, I might just be ill, and, like, it's just one of those things that, like, one day I'm fine, the next day I'm not, and, like, my body's just fighting it.
Yeah, could be.
We'll see. I feel horrific. We were having a nice old IBS chat in the Discord last night.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I feel like that's for me, that. Like,
I was like, I'm really ill, and, like, this is what's happening. And everyone was like, oh, this is what I do, or, like, this is what I do. So...
Have you been taking Buscopan?
No.
Oh, my God, girl, you gotta get on Buscopan. You gotta get on it. Can't believe you don't take Buscopan. No?
No.
Oh.
What is it?
It's for IBS, but you can buy it in the shop, and it's like a muscle relaxant for your stomach.
Oh.
And it's like the best shit ever for making you... But the thing is, people... Sorry, people are probably like, this is fucking disgusting. You know how, like, if you have diarrhea, your thing is to take no diarrhea tablets, but I find they just, like, block you up, whereas, like, Buscopan, if I'm correct, it, like, relaxes your muscles, so it doesn't necessarily stop you going, it just, like, calms everything down, and I find it more effective, because I find, like, diarrhea tablets just, like, I just don't go for like a week, and that doesn't help.
I've been taking electrolytes. I'm trying to keep my my water intake it up, but yeah, I'm just not feeling very well.
No.
What else is going on? Goodreads added a new shelf. They added a DNF shelf.
Yeah, you told me about this.
And they added a reread shelf as well for books that you want to reread and that books that are on your rereads. So you can mark a book as DNF now and not give it a star rating, which I think is very handy for indie authors who are maybe getting DNF'd and getting shit stars when people didn't actually finish the book.
Yeah, do you know what? I saw a lot of, like I said, because I've not been on social media really, but the only thing I've kept is Threads, just for, like, poop scrolling, TMI. But I've seen a lot of people arguing on Threads about the whole DNF thing. And the thing is, like, when we were saying in our controversial book, or, like, our book debates, like, if you are going to go give a review to a book you DNF'd, like, whatever, float your boat. But it's just not something that
we're just saying, like, we believe... But if you didn't finish a book, you don't get a say.
Yeah, this is what, like, the big debate was on Threads. But, like, I don't know, I just don't know if you can give a legitimate full review to a book when you've, like, DNF'd 100 pages. But there was a lot of people like, I'm not using it, and it's like, guess what, you don't have to.
Yeah, whoop to you.
You can keep 1 star in your DNFs if you want.
You don't have to use any of the shelves that Goodreads provide. You can make your own.
No. I wouldn't, but yeah. But that's just because I don't read enough. Ever. What else is going on?
As always, we're on TikTok and Instagram at a book of
books and books.
At a pod of Wingspan. We're on Threads, we're on Discord, we're on Patreon, and we're on Throne, which is a fundraising app, a crowdfunding app. Oh my god. Lots of fun chats going on Discord, as I just said. If you want to talk about IBS, then that's the place to be. And Patreon, you can have exclusive Patreon episodes and even a live stream depending on your tier.
Yeah, and I think just to say, because I think we brushed on this the other day, but our Patreon exclusive monthly reading wrap up for March is going to be 1 week later than planned. The
last Monday, yeah.
So it's not going to be next Monday, which is what we probably would have done.
Yeah, it'll be the 30th.
Following Monday. So
it'll be a full month's reading wrap up, which we haven't done for a while because the days fall funny. But.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all that's going on, right? I'm like, have we got anything else happening?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah.
So why are we here? What have we been reading?
King of Ravens, as we promised. Obviously, it was a little bit.
Lady B.
It was a little bit a week. That's all I tried to say at the same time. delayed because of the ACOTAR announcements.
Yeah.
Which, like, do you feel like, and maybe it's because I've been off social media, so maybe it's just me, but I just feel like it's really died a death.
Yeah.
It's gone real quiet.
It
which is
went
fine.
huge. Like, everyone was talking about it those couple of days, and then it was just like everyone was on to the next thing.
But then
everyone was like, bye.
I saw a bit of Discord on Threads about people saying because they hit the bestseller lists.
Okay.
But apparently, this is like weird. Somebody was threading about it saying, like, whoever did the bestseller list up until like 5 years ago was literally just this woman who's been doing it for like years, and she takes all the data and analyzes it and makes the bestseller list.
Right.
But she would like take out things like a toy at a bookstore, because obviously that's not what the bestseller list is for.
Yeah.
And I believe that they took out pre-orders because that's like not the point, right? But now, because I think they sacked her or something, and it's just like they're using like fucking AI bots to do it, like random toys will just make the bestseller. And so ACOTAR did, and people were like, it's really unfair because it shouldn't.
But it was just so funny that authors were posting like what got above them, and it was like just random toys.
Did you see the Kaylee Smith one? Kaylee Smith did a really funny one about when Phantasma and Enchantress special editions came out recently, and they were like one either side of like I think it was like the angry goose like toy, God. And she was like humble is like this screenshot of like Phantasma and Enchantress like either side of like the angry goose game or something. It was really funny.
Mad.
But yeah, I just feel like it's gone real quiet.
Yeah.
Sarah did one little post and that was it. Back to nothing until October.
We'll see.
But we'll be getting cover announcements soon. So
Got
like,
to be. And names.
Oh, yeah,
titles.
of course. Yeah. I wonder if they'll do names and then covers.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? But obviously that's why we're slightly delayed with our King of Ravens.
We did an episode on it.
We did. So this week we're obviously deep diving into King of Ravens, and next week we are sitting down with Clare Sager, our mate Clare. To talk.
Who is just so lovely. I know every author like that we've met has been lovely. Nobody's been nasty to us, so I don't know why every time I'm so shocked. Like, oh my God, they were lovely.
I know.
But she's really kind.
She's just, I think as well, like we've not really interviewed that many UK authors, have we, on here?
Yeah.
If I'm right, like Cami, have any others been from the UK? Or is it literally just Cami? I'm going to like realise someone now and be like, oh my God, I can't believe it. That's so offensive. No, I think it's just commit. Right?
Yeah, we had Bookish Dads, but obviously that wasn't an author.
Yeah.
That was just a creator. Yeah,
everyone else has been American or like Canadian or like, you know. Yeah, wow, wild. So, yeah, that was also really nice, and she's just really cool.
Yeah, she is cool. She's got class hair as well.
I know, it's just really coll. But we, obviously, as the time of recording, we've done it. But, you know, it's happening next week. But, yeah,
where do you want to start?
Well, I audiobooked this. Yeah. I read a very small amount, like, at one point over the weekend, just because I was, like, catching up. But if anybody's like thinking of reading this, I would highly recommend the audiobook for many reasons. And like if you listen to next week, you'll probably be like, oh yeah, this is why. But northern voice actors, because like when you get British accents, I'm using these air quotations because that's a very loose thing to say. The vast majority are usually US authors or they're US authors, or they're being published by US teams or done by US teams. So it's not to say that they don't use UK voice actors, but they're probably just choosing to use like RP English. Pretty much.
Like Queen's English or...
Whereas like the UK, I think more than any other continent, has the most like diverse accents.
Yeah, like regional dialects.
Yeah. Because you can literally drive 15-20 minutes down the road and somebody's a different accent to you. And so you don't really get any regional accents in any fantasy. And Claire's FMC has a slightly northern accent, and I just loved it. Because it was like just nice to hear. And the voice, I think the voice actor is northern. I was creeping on their Instagram. She does a lot of the Outlander audiobooks. But yeah, I was just like, I really like that. And we talk about it with Claire next week and like why she wanted that, and you know, kind of for the same reason. But, and like the MMC has a like kind of generic, you know, like bad guy, you know,
Yeah.
English accent. But yeah, I just loved that.
Yeah.
I loved that, it was a really immersive audiobook. It's like, even though, because it's like 64 chapters, I don't know how many words this book is. I don't know, because the hardback is quite chunky, but like maybe it's not, you know, because sometimes a hardback can be chunky, but it's big font. So like, I don't know how many words this book is, but I flew through this audiobook, like flew through it. It's really short chapters, which is nice. And it's dual narrator.
Oh,
so
okay.
The MMC narrator is so sexy. Yeah, it was just class. So anybody who is thinking about it, I would highly recommend audiobooking it.
Stunning. I physical read it.
Yeah.
Because I bought the hardback. But I thoroughly enjoyed.
Yeah.
Where to start? Should we start at the end? I know it's
sure.
a bit controversial.
No, that's what we're here for.
That ending.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Because, like, I don't know. Like, so Phaedra challenging her during the marriage, I was like, oh, fucking typical. Like, rolling my eyes. Like, she's such a bitch.
Yeah, I hate her.
And then Rhiannon uses her seer abilities, or scribes, whatever they kind of using it, to look for someone, right? It's just, that's just like
brother.
But does she specifically say, like, did they say, like, that's the part of the challenge, you've got to look for the brother?
Oh no, it's not the brother, is it? It's like the Queen's coin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, like the seal, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, the Queen's seal.
And then it takes them to the rage
cottage.
room.
Yeah, the rage room.
And in the cupboard, the brother is stuffed.
Yeah.
With his tongue cut out.
Yeah. Which Dristan had done to someone prior.
Yes.
Cut their tongue out.
And also, like, when Rhiannon gets back info on Tristan's brother, he's his half-brother.
Yeah.
And kind of, like, it implies that he would have motivation for killing him because he's technically his heir.
Yeah.
Before Rhiannon comes into the picture.
Yeah, yeah.
And then, if I'm right in saying, because he's cut out the tongue, they're like, well, write it down. Who did this to you?
And he just points at Dristan.
Well, but you know, a little tiny, and maybe this is me reading too much into it, but you know something I noticed during that scene?
Yeah.
Is what the like, Lord guy who she offends that's there says,
Lord
like,
Mastel.
if only we had a pen and paper, and is it Mim? Min is like, I do. And I was like, weird, like, in this moment that she's the one, like, I don't want to believe that she's not legit, because, like, I really like her, but it was just very, like, weird that you're the one that has a pen and paper in this moment, and it could be nothing, right? Like, Clare Sager could have just been like, she's just the one who has it, she's just a helpful girlie, but it was just really like, and then he points to Dristan and says it was him, but then everyone's kind of like, was it? I don't know. Everyone seems like... Yeah,
like... It's strange, but then I'm like... I don't know, I've got theories about thralls and... So
with regards to him being killed and it being... Because the other thing is, I was like, are we all forgetting that Phaedra on is a changeling and has pretended to be Dristan many a time? I was like, are we all forgetting this? Like... You know,
changed into our thing. It might not have been Phaedra or however you're saying him. Yeah, but it could. Look, it's not.
Could be Min. For all we know.
But she's not. It's not guaranteed that she's the only changeling, is it? So.
But also, like, Rhiannon almost like bonks Dristan / Phaedra, like, you know. So it was a bit like him saying that it was Dristan, like, you know, almost. And also when he detongued the other guy, it was in public.
Detongued.
So, like, it's not like a big secret that he detongues people. But then everyone
you wouldn't use the same motive, like the same, like... MO, would you?
Sorry, but then what did everybody then consecutively agree? Why were they all fine with that? Like, why was nobody like, why did you kill your brother?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
But the ending, so he's poisoned.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, even when he's talking to her in front of his brothers, the way he's described physically is like as if what he's physically feeling and what he's saying are like conflicting.
Like anguish.
And like obviously they can't lie, which is why she takes as what he's saying as like fact. But then can they lie under thrall? This is the thing.
is it not him? Is it a changeling?
Well, also this,
Yeah.
like,
But who poisoned him?
I just think it being the brothers is almost
Like,
too,
too on the nose.
yeah, I don't know, but... And
Could
then
be
also,
Min. She might be thinking I'm doing this for Rhiannon because she's my friend now.
I've also been super suspicious of the fucking guy the whole time. What's his name? The seer guy who's like...
Oh,
I literally finished this today. It's horrible. My head.
yeah.
But him.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about him that's like a bit suspicious to me. I just don't think we can trust anyone.
I don't think we can trust anyone, and I think this is a problem.
So I do think who turns out to be the double crosser next book, which obviously is coming like October, right?
Yes.
And it's a completed duology or duet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But all her books take place in the same world, which is really cool.
Yeah, so like I had heard of, obviously, of course we've heard of Clare Sager before this, like if you're in the romancy genre, like, how have you not heard of Clare Sager? But her other, which I think is a trilogy, which is like she's really well known for in the indie world. When she said, and again, this is a bit of a spoiler for next week, but like when she says that they're set in like kind of the UK adjacent, but like if like one of the queens had actually had children, I was like, fuck, that's so fucking interesting.
Amazing.
Not that I didn't think her book was interesting, but I was like, whoa. So yeah, they were all in the Saberverse, I think she said.
Yeah, they ride saber cats and things like that.
And this kind of is, but it's like the below of it.
Yeah, she goes to the underworld. Yeah, so when Rhiannon's at home in her cottage, then that is the Saberverse.
Yeah.
But then when she's in the underworld, obviously.
Yeah, love that. Yeah. And obviously all the books are on my TBR. I've got Slaying the Shifter Prince on my Baventi pre-orders for Fiction Fest. Which is crazy to think is a part of the same series as Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. They're all the same...
Love that.
What's the word?
Anthology. Anthology.
Yeah, so I just don't know.
No.
And I love that. I love that I don't know.
Yeah.
I really do. Her parents drugging her... like wasn't shocked.
No, I sort of thought that was what was going on, that she wasn't ill. Fucking bastards.
But also I think there's still a lot to be explained there because, you know, as far as she's aware, her mother is her mother and her father is her father. But like the way that when she does talk about the guy whose name we can't remember, who's like the seer guy, when he talks about people being either like a Fey descent or Fey marked. Yeah. That like Fey marked people don't really have that like strong powers. Yeah. So it does imply that she is of Fey descent.
Unless the Morrigan marked her.
Maybe that's possible. Yeah. Also really true.
Who knows?
And I think as well his brothers now getting involved is really interesting because she says right at the end like Tristan was in a beneficial situation because by marrying her he also became the first with a consort. So it puts him in like a better political stand than his brothers. And I am wondering, like, although Claire's saying that this is a duet, like, is there a possibility of her like writing more with the brothers? You know, like what if they've all got promised to be weds, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that was interesting.
Very interesting. Let's talk about the labyrinth.
Okay.
Because I think she did it really well, that it was like, okay, you know, this bargain's been struck and the labyrinth's been brought in, but it's not like we're going to watch every single second, you know, of her just walking around this labyrinth. And, like, I think the pacing was really well done, that, like, some days we just didn't see her in there. We just heard about, like, oh, in the labyrinth, I'm tired from the labyrinth type of thing. But we didn't see her just, like, endlessly roaming around, because obviously that would be boring. We only saw, like, the action scenes in the labyrinth, and I really liked that.
Yeah. I mean, my favourite was when he distracts her by, like, you know, choking down on a deck.
Yeah, but then she's really mad at him because she's like, I've lost time. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube or with video, you're going to be like, whoa, that was a scene change. So it's the next day. It's 24 hours later. While we were recording last night, I got really, really sick. To the point where I couldn't continue, unfortunately. So we had to stop. There was no way I could have carried on recording. B left my house and within like 10 minutes I was vomiting. and got straight into bed and was there until this morning. So apologies for the change in sound, the change in video, and for like this being a bit of a higgledy-piggledy episode now, because we need to remember what we said last night and not repeat ourselves. But I think we were talking about the labyrinth. I think Bea just said her favorite part was when he comes in, creates like the distraction, and she chokes on his dick. And then I was like, oh, but she thinks he's robbing her of time. Because she hasn't got much time left in the labyrinth. But a question that I wanted to ask you last night is, what does the collector look like in your head?
Do you know like Cousin It in the Addams Family,
Mm-hmm.
but with like faces sticking out of it?
With what sticking out of it?
Faces.
What?
Faces.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you're breaking up every time you say that one word.
I
Your
know, and then
laptop doesn't like the word face.
we're trying to record tonight. We've been trying for like 20 minutes, and my laptop is just not playing ball, guys.
But I don't know, maybe it's something my end, and when I download the recording from Teams, it'll be fine.
We can only hope.
Fingers crossed. So my version of it in my head is, like in a cartoon where loads of people get in a fight and it's just like a big massive ball, but like an arm sticking out, a leg sticking out. Like, I don't know why, that's just how I imagine them, as this just like big ball of amalgamation of people. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic then. Like an amalgamation of people all shoved together. Because it sounds pretty gross from the descriptions, but then they turn out to be so nice, like carrying her bag, watching her while she sleeps, sharing their food. Like, their death hit me hard, I'll be honest.
It was really sad. I wonder if Claire's got any character art of the collector. Let me go see. I don't know if you want to keep talking. I'll go look.
I haven't seen any, but they could well be character art. Because I'd be curious to know. I should have asked her when we interviewed her. I'd be curious to know what her sort of interpretation of it is.
Not that I can see. Plenty of Dristan, but not any of the collector.
It would be a strange thing probably to have art made of, I suppose.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
She looks like Elsa from Frozen. Hot.
That should be illegal.
Is this illegal? It feels illegal. Yeah, she's lush. Look at them titties.
Yeah.
Else to say on the labyrinth. It was pretty cool, I thought, the way that it was done. Being on like levels. But I was a bit confused. So she got to the top, he was like, don't do it. And she was like, I'm doing it, and got transported back to the cottage. But then he took her back anyway. Obviously, like, that was her choice though, right? To go back to the underworld then.
Yeah,
because they'd been drugging her.
Yeah. Yes.
But she was fuming. She did all that work in the labyrinth and then ended up going back anyway. You'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, what a waste of my time.
She did something clever in the sense that when that thing that was called, like, what was it called? Like, was it like Scyther or something?
The Devourer?
No, the thing at the end, the one they were talking to when there was the doors.
I can't remember.
I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I finished this book over a week ago.
And obviously they're saying a Fae has never completed this or gotten past this point, they die. But obviously she's not Fae, so she can lie. So I think right from like they look into her mind, and she intentionally like tricks it essentially.
Yeah, and fibs about what she'd want behind the doors. Yeah. I forgot about that.
But then ends up back in the underworld anyway because her parents are fucking bitches.
Just pieces of shit. Drugging her. Reminds me of another book I've read.
Yeah. Yes.
Anywho, Asti and Min. I really enjoyed Asti and Min. I loved that Non was trying, or Rhiannon, whatever we're going to call her.
Annan.
So, sorry, yeah, but do they not call her Non at one point?
No, it's just Annan.
Oh, fucking hell, my head's gone. Anon is like playing Cupid, like she's a little matchmaker, which is really cute. Like invited her to go horse riding with them and like let's go drool over the guards training together.
Yeah, I'm still suspicious of both of them though.
So I was texting one of our friends, Liv, yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, what do you think about Min?" And I was like, "I love Min and Asti. How sweet!" And she was like, "Yeah, but they were sitting there at the end when the brothers were there, and he was telling her like all this stuff, and then he gets poisoned." She was like, "Min and Asti were there, and they don't get up like there's no like reaction." And I was like, "Oh my God, is it one of them? Have I like totally misjudged the whole scenario?" So now I'm suspicious, but I wasn't suspicious, and I wasn't suspicious when we interviewed Clare because I was like, "Oh my God, I love them," and now I'm like, "Fuck, have I been double crossed?"
Well, I said this in earlier in the episode, but yesterday as well, that like when they found the brother and someone says like, "Can he talk?" or "Write it down," and Min's like, "I have a pen and paper," and I was like, "That's really weird. Like, why?"
Yeah.
Very suspicious, but also really cute that when they have like a dinner party, the only like two friends he has to invite are Min and Asti. That was cute.
No, and Min's like, "What the fuck? Why am I cute?" type of thing.
I know. And then when he says, "Oh,
Bless
I
her.
had the cheesecake made with the biscuits that you like."
The ginger biscuits, they sounded bloody lovely.
He's got to be down hard for it. There's obviously something going on. Like surely,
I think he's under a thrall,
yeah, I agree.
but I
Or was
don't
it
know, is
Fa
that
or
too
was it Fa
obvious?
or is it Phaedra in the final scene?
That's a very good point.
It
She'd
is.
be able to say, "I fucking hate you," like.
She's not lying.
Also, how fucking salty when she gives her that necklace that like fucking cuts you open.
She's just salty. And then when she challenges her
Bitch.
in the wedding, it's like, oh my God, like he doesn't want you.
Yeah, and then when she like finds the dead brother, she's like, "That wasn't the purpose of the challenge. You lose." Yeah, that's what I was like. Fucking fuck you, Fedra, whatever her name is.
Phaedra.
What is it?
Phaedra.
Fedra.
Phaedra. Fred.
Um.
Yeah. I said it in, I keep wanting to say last week's episode because I thought it was fucking yesterday, but my brain has now like separated the two completely. But earlier on, I spoke about how I really didn't fucking trust the seer guy, you know, the old uncle, what's
Yeah.
his face? Him.
Well, there's somebody that we shouldn't be trusting. I just don't know who it fucking is anymore. Like
I
somebody
think
is.
I think it's all of them.
Hmm.
I think Min, Asti, the seer guy, and obviously Phaedra.
Fedra.
Phaedra?
Fedra. Roger Fedra.
I don't trust any of them.
Yeah. Well, now I don't. I'm like, but we haven't got long to wait. Next book is coming soon. And I think I say it, "Hello, puppy." I think I say it in, sorry. I think I say it in our interview with Claire, but I was just like, "I fucking love this. We don't thank people. We don't apologize. Like, we don't show weakness." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm not thanking people anymore. I'm not apologizing for things. Like, I'm Faye."
No, I love it.
Love it.
Yeah.
What a way to
I
live.
I always had Claire's book on my TBR, like without a doubt. But after reading this, I'm like, hard smash. Slaying the Shifter Prince, is that her? Yeah. I'm getting that in Fiction Fest. That's up next, and then I'm definitely adding. You could order one, and I could get it for you.
Yeah. Meg is making Fiction Fest bracelets, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sad," and she was like, "I'm gonna make an extra one and give it to B for you." I was like, "Thanks, ma'am."
I'm not bringing it back.
I'm
joking.
Really mean to me.
So this episode we've had illness, coughing, a dog, and broken internet connection.
Yeah.
It's really against us this week.
Honestly, it's a fucking hot mess. I've lost my trail of thoughts completely, but I loved this book. I devoured it.
Hard smash.
Claire's writing is just so readable, and I know, like, we roll our eyes whenever we say that because, like, of course writing's readable. What else would it be? But like, it's just so easy breezy. Like, you can just like smash through like 100 pages and not even realize like it didn't take me long at all. And obviously B was audiobooking it, so she got those sexy northern accents too. But yeah, just an absolute vibe. And if you're listening to this episode but you haven't read the book, then I would highly recommend.
And considering it's a duet and the second one's out like by the end of the year, like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, you're not going to forget the story, like, and then it's two and done. Take it off your list, and then you'll probably want to go back and read her other stuff based on the interview that we do with her. So, but yeah, next week's episode is Clare Sager interview, and then the week after that will be our March roundup. I can't believe I'm saying that. Like, I feel like we just started March, and I'm like, oh my God, we're going to be doing our March roundup, which is just wild.
Crazy.
And again, I can only apologize for the choppy videos, the audio issues, just everything. Like, I'm not a well girly. Don't know what's going on.
Everything's against us this week. Like, it just doesn't want us to
watch now. I'll download this and you won't be breaking up at all. It's just like something that's happening on my laptop and everyone's going to be like, what is Sam on about?
Or maybe not. But if it is, like, sorry guys, it was that or nothing. We've been trying.
It was like record tonight or give you 30 minutes where it cuts off really bluntly because I nearly shit my pants. So literally, I've never vomited like that before in my life.
Yeah. I mean,
but in exciting news, I finished Bridgerton today, which means I can start Heated Rivalry.
I'm so excited for you to watch it. You're going to lose your fucking mind.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm excited to watch it too.
You might start like just finding yourself barking randomly. Because that's how sexy it is. You just be like, woof.
I'm chicka.
Yeah, so good.
Yeah. So again, sorry for all the technical issues. We can only apologize, but we will be back next week with our Clare Sager interview. And in the meantime, come chat to us on social media or in the Discord. We're always available to talk.
Bye.
Bye.